Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. I hope that you will subscribe and stay a while. Today I wanted to do a really basic kind of a makeup 101 video, like a video for beginners on how to use the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. And I know that mine is super dirty. I'm just keeping it real with you guys today. I thought about cleaning it, but who's got time for that? Ain't nobody got time for that. Though I would recommend at least cleaning this thing once a week, which is usually what I do. I mean, it's probably more preferable to clean it every other day or every day if you can, but I just don't have time for that. So I clean it once a week. Enough of me rambling. I'm just going to go ahead and get into my tutorial and my little tips and tricks on how I go about using this Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. I will take the Real Techniques sponge and I just run it under the water like this. So once the sponge is pretty soft and you can tell that it's soaked up a ton of water, all I do is I just squeeze the sponge out like this in my hand. You can also squeeze it on a towel or something like that, but that's basically all you need to do. And then the sponge is ready to use. And if you've been subscribed to me, you've seen me do this like a million times in my makeup tutorials where I use this sponge or where I use the beauty blender, but I really wanted to break it down in this video for beginners. But first I'll go ahead and apply my concealer, and I just put that underneath my eyes like so. And then with the Real Techniques sponge, I will go ahead and blend out my concealer before I do my foundation. But I will use the end here that is pointed. You never want to like rub like this with the sponge. You want to like pat, like up and down, like patting motions like this. And I know it might look a little gross. My eye will probably move on camera. But yeah, that's the way that you want to blend out concealer. You always want to pat it in. Then when it comes to applying the foundation, you don't want to put the foundation directly on the sponge. Whenever you do that, the sponge is really going to soak up the foundation and you're going to waste a ton of product. So what I do is I will take whatever foundation I'm using. I'll just do a couple of pumps of the foundation on the back of my hand. And then I will take my finger and dot this foundation all around my face. And then here on my nose, I just kind of take the foundation and pull it down this way. The only place where I don't put foundation is on my eyelids, just because I find if I do that, it will cause like creasing and things like that with my eyeshadow. So I just don't do that. I only apply like a primer, like eyeshadow primer, there on my eyelids before I do my eyeshadow. Then once I get the foundation dotted all over my face, then I will take the Real Techniques sponge with the flat side here. And the same way that I went to blend out the concealer is the same way I go to blend out foundation. I pat like this, bouncing up and down on the areas of my face. You never want to like rub in circular motions or rub across, because all that will happen is it will settle in pores in your fine lines and it won't give you the coverage that the foundation is supposed to give. So if you want a really flawless foundation or concealer application, always pat the foundation or concealer in. I mean, it's really fast and easy to use this thing. I think it's way faster to blend out foundation with the sponge than with your hands. And then whenever I get here to my nose, I will turn the sponge over to the more pointed end and just bounce that here on my nose to blend out the foundation. And then that's basically it. This thing is super easy to use. So I hope that you guys did enjoy this beginner's video. I know that this probably wasn't super helpful for a lot of you guys out there that are already subscribed to me, but maybe if you're a beginner, maybe this was helpful. I mean, maybe if you are an advanced makeup person, maybe this was still helpful. If it was, please give this video a thumbs up or let me know down in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next video. If you would, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel to stay up to date on my videos, and I will see you guys in my next one, and I hope that you all have an amazing day. Bye-bye, guys. Mwah.